Can you hear us?
Testing. Okay.
All right, so got to have some technical difficulties when you're at the youth rink, or you're not at the youth rink. You know, it happened last year too, just because of the Wi-Fi and everything isn't as great in a good old steel building. But should have a good game this afternoon. Again, Moorhead coming in with a stellar 21-2-1 record, hoping to continue on 11-game win streak. John.
Yeah, it's been impressive, to say the least.
So we're off and running here, and the puck in the neutral zone. Salvold trying to get it over, and now Corton busts through, gets a little poke check, and it goes down to the end of the Gentry Stars. Home trying to get it out front. Puck back to the corner to Corton. Corton to Casabud. Casabud's going to fire one. Good shot right off the pads. Chance for a rebound. Goes to the corner. Back to Casabud again, who tries to get it deep. And is able to at least get it to the lower half where Gentry will pick it up there. Good step there by Bernstrom, and she swings it around the other side. Madison Hansen gets there, gets knocked down. Martinson from the bench picks it up, and it's out of the zone there. And Strami tries to put it in. The Spuds will have to tag up. Gentry now with the Brewski tries to turn it over and is able to pick the pocket there. And now Hansen has it off the skates of Brewski, but now into the zone. Off a stick of Caitlin Roberts. In the puck's behind the net, chipped out there step up there by Lucy Wilson. Now Gentry coming up. Lily Novotny brings it up, or check that. That was Anna Myers. Now on the stick of Martinson. Martinson's going to flip it in deep, and the Spuds will go for a change.
Spuds on a pretty good roll here to start the first period, getting the puck in deep and getting some pressure here on Gentry, Mitch.
Yeah, definitely good puck control and have controlled the game. Here's a 2-on-1 now for the Spuds. Mose brings it in. She passes over to Stage. Oh, just a little tap, little wide of the goaltender. And the Spuds will have to regroup to try and pick it up there. Mose now in the corner. Picks it up. She's bodied off the play by Sal Schneider. And it's picked up by Gentry Ava Enstrom as she comes outside into the neutral zone. Stage and Melstrom battling. Melquist battling hard there. Opportunity there for Mose to pick it off. Back to Strami. Strami to Stage. Stage makes a move, loses it off her stick. Lucy Wilson will rush down and put it in deep, and the Spuds will go for a change. Good pace so far, John.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see right from the first drop of the puck, the Spuds were ready to play, and they're moving the puck well and getting the puck in deep. So good start here for the Spuds.
Yeah, and you talk about atmosphere in this rink. Good chance there for Corton. Just nice seeing fans around the glass and filling up the building, and fun atmosphere for our young girls here today over here at the Cullen Youth Center. Home now with it. She drops it back to Casabud. Casabud makes a move, beats one, chips it back to Home. Off her stick and behind the net, but Home's able to retain the puck. She bounces it back to Corton. Corton walks around the net, looks, fires one up, and it's goal! So Corton walks out, looked like it was off the goalie stick into the upper corner.
Actually, I think it was off a player's stick, which deflected up into the upper corner right over the shoulder of the goaltender's glove side, short side on that one. But, when you get Corton behind the net with the puck, she's dangerous because she can find the player in front, and that time she had a little bit of room to walk out in front. She chose to take the shot, and fortunately for her, it ends up in the net of Gentry, 1-0. Spuds.
And I think it was a good decision because you look there, the battle of both Home and Corton along the wall behind the net really developed that play. And I think she was looking to pass it to Salvavold out front, but really the defender kind of went that direction. And I wasn't sure whose stick it was off of, but obviously a Gentry player, and it went up to the upper shelf.
Yeah, Corton has a gift for that. She's obviously a very good playmaker. I think she is right up there in the lead for assists. She's a leading point getter here on the Spuds team, and obviously in big games she's required to come through for the Spuds.
Well, and she keeps the puck on her stick an awful lot due to her talents, good hands, and good thoughts.
And here she comes again, Mitch.
Yeah. Gets banged hard there. I really surprised there was no call on that one. She went in pretty hard. Casabud now, she picks it up. Tries to get it off the wall up to Corton, and it's back towards the Spud zone. Home battles hard. She picks it up. She cuts through the middle, gives it to Salvavold on the wall. Salvavold now by herself comes in. Corton to her left, trying to carry it wide, and Corton ends up with it out to Bernstrom. Now Hansen with it in the corner. Gives it to Salvavold. Pops off her stick, and Gentry is back up the ice as Anna Myers has it, but Brewski's tough, and she's got it now. Now Hansen comes in from Brewski, trying to find some room. Tried to give it to Brewski, but nothing there. Martinson now, she's going to chip it down low. Hansen's going to pick it up behind the net. Out to Martinson, just missed. Didn't quite develop there, John.
Yeah, they're buzzing though. Hansen coming with speed and across the blue line there, just buzzing.
And the Spuds will wheel it all the way back to their own zone. Hansen gets it out to Martinson. Now Martinson's got some ice. She's knocked off the puck, and it's picked up there by Gentry. I believe that is number 11 is Skylar Schneider, and she gets it. Now Hansen with it, going to chip it in and go for a change. Martinson's going to stay on. She's going to be first to the puck down low. Chips it off the boards to get it in deeper. Mose comes up for a little help, and it's picked off there by Melquist, I'm going to say that name wrong all night long, it sounds like here. Mose now with it. She looks, trying to find Stage, just evades her a little bit off her stick out to neutral ice where Lucy Wilson will play it off over to Lund. Wilson now over to Mose through the middle. She fires it in up and high, and an easy glove save for the goaltender. And, you know, that is number 30, Haley. How do you say that? Proulx? Proulx. So if I screwed it up, I apologize, but that's
a tough one. I think Proulx, we forgot to get the pronunciation guide before the game.
Before the game, yeah. Mose has it now. She's battling down in the corner. Strami's there. She'll chip it back out front off a couple skates, and it finds its way behind the net for Gentry. Gentry's able to clear, or not quite clear, and now they will be able to as they bring it up towards the neutral zone, back off the wall and picked up now by Strami. Strami buries it in deep, and she's getting after it. She's got a little help from Stage possibly behind the net. Now picked up by Gentry. Battle along the wall. Stage works it back in deep. Home now with it. Home cuts across the middle, going to fire one. And an easy glove save. Easy glove save by Haley Proulx, and we will have a whistle here. 11:31 remaining here in the opening period. 1-0 Moorhead.
That was a heck of a shift by the Spuds line there of Melquist, Mose, and Stage. A lot of pressure in deep. They're very heavy on the forecheck, Mitch.
Well, the way they've came out, the ice has been pretty tilted, right? The Spuds are moving their feet tonight and having some success at definitely overall puck control. Deep now, Gentry trying to find a way. Onison goes up the wall trying to get it out to Myers, but it's held in there by Bernstrom. Now Gentry's able to, and here comes Gentry Academy. It's going to be an delayed offside, so the Gentry's got to pull back. Casabud's got ice, and she comes up, fires one up, and that's going to go up and over everything and end up off the tin of the back of the building.
Yeah, goaltender Proulx, she's seen a lot of shots so far in this period. She's done a good job keeping it pretty tight so far. And, you know, Spuds, I think they recognize this as their last regular season game, and they really are coming out hard, and they're playing with a lot of energy.
Yeah, a lot of selfless play, too, and that's something that the Spuds have had some real good success lately, is just moving the puck. So Brewski's going to stand in here for the draw for the Spuds. It's one back to Martinson. She holds on to it, trying to find space, gets it to Casabud. Casabud fires it, little off net, but had to get it in deep there. Brewski now with it. Brewski will bring it back out to neutral ice, and the Spuds will have to regroup. She turns back up the ice, bounces it off the boards to Hansen, who gives it to Casabud. Casabud now with it. She's going to fire. Push back to wide of the net. Martinson tries to get one towards the net, and it's tipped back out to neutral ice, and the Spuds will have to go all the way back down and regroup. Quick pass up the ice there, and it's possible. Oh, Brewski grabs it. Now it's Casabud. Casabud dumps it in deep. Gentry now first to the puck. They're going to go up the wall, push it across the middle, and it's picked off there by Salvovold. She gets tripped up, and it's back towards the Spud zone in neutral ice. Corton will pick it up and go back to Lund. The middle was there for a second. Salvovold finds or gets it through there as Lund gets it up the ice. She pulls back, looking for someone to go. She's pinned up against the wall by Gentry, and Holm is able to clear it down deep, looking for somebody. She comes around the net. Holding on to the puck is Holm. She does a little quick step, drops it back to Corton. Corton now trying to figure out where to go, and she's pinned up along the wall. Corton still with the puck is at the Salvovold. Out to Holm. Nice stick there by Gentry. And they're going to be able to get it back out to neutral ice. Bounces up the wall, and that's going to be icing on Gentry Academy.
You know, Mitch, I was just noticing that last shift. You know, Taylor Creston comes out to play that puck, makes a really nice pass to feed the winger, you know, on a line change and stuff. She has a little extra time, and she's done a very nice job of playing the puck this year. And I think, you know, I credit Dickstein, you know, her goalie coach here, and, you know, working with her all year long. And, you know, yeah, she's made a couple mistakes with the puck, but you know what? It's helped us out a lot in the defensive zone, I feel.
Yeah, you know, you are 100% accurate. What she's been able to do this year is growth as a goalie, right? I mean, she needed to get better, and she has, and hers was playing the puck. And it makes a big difference for the offensive rush for Moorhead. Now back here, Strami has it in the neutral ice, over to Stage. Stage has got some ice. She goes cross ice to Melquist. Melquist now tries to drop it to Mose, but it's not on the same page there. And Gentry's able to clear and get it down the ice as they come. It's Anna Myers. Myers looking for some space. Good poke check there by Lucy Wilson. Good back check by Mose as she comes back to help Wilson and Strami are both back there. And a turnover and a goal, and I'm not even sure who scored it. It might have been Maya Onison.
Maya Onison, yep.
No, it looks like it might have been number 17, Addison Reeves, as she led the pack through the line. But
yeah, I'm not sure who got. I thought 4 got that one, but I could be mistaken. You're right. Looked like 17 was. We'll hear the call here from the announcer, but you know that's just a hard-working play by Gentry. You know they got the puck in deep and got it out in front, and they made a good play to the net.
Bernstrom now with it up to Hansen. Hansen gives it off to Brewski. They got a little 2-2 coming in with Martinson. Brewski tries to go around. Gets dropped down, brought back up the wall. Kossabud trying to put a little pressure, and it's chipped back out. Martinson goes down out front of the net and is slow to get up. She's going to the bench for a change. Gentry now with it. Icing will be waved off, and again, Crescent will push the puck up the ice. Gets it to Brewski. Kossabud's able to get it. Goes off a couple sticks and down the ice. Salvovold now on it. And Gentry's going to go long pass. Bernstrom does a good job of keeping it in the zone. Salvovold still with it. Takes a wide shot off, and Kossabud will keep it in. Kossabud puts it towards the net. Picked up by now Salvovold. Salvovold with it, she turns it back. Holm does a good job of the poke check, which ends up to Corton. Here's Lucy Wilson. Takes a shot, trying to find someone on the backside. Good stick there by Gentry. Gentry now with the puck, and they're going to fire it down. And that's going to give us a whistle here at 7:06. Moorhead 1 and Gentry Academy with a big goal to even things up.
Yeah, and you know that's hockey for you, Mitch, and doesn't, Spuds are out shooting them pretty handily, I believe. That their shots aren't on the board, but I would guess they are. But they got one opportunity, and it was a good opportunity, and they capitalized on it. It's a one game.
So a good set play there by Moorhead with an opportunity. Now Home with it on her stick. She's battling, gives it back to Corton. Corton gets pinned up. Salvo with a little help picks up the puck now. She drops it back down low to Corton as we start out to Home. Strami was coming also there, and Home just couldn't quite connect. And here comes Gentry back up the ice. This is Anna Myers. She's coming with speed. She's got Onison to her right and slides the puck through the middle. Now Home with it. She chips it off the wall to Salvovold, who gives it to Corton. Corton's going to go deep. Spuds will get a partial change here. Corton still with the puck. Goes up the wall. Martinson now with it. She's going to chip it down to the corner and go down and chase it. Hansen now coming over to help. Gets it off the stick and ends up back with Myers. Myers goes to middle ice and it's easily picked off by Strami and chipped back in deep.
Look at Strami go. I love it when she gets aggressive like that.
What I like it is she usually reads it right, and she's just done a good job. Spud's not able to hold it in. It barely gets out to neutral ice. Gentry's trying to get it somewhere, and it doesn't go. Now Kossabud coming with speed. All alone she comes in. Drops it to Martinson. Off a stick there and onto the net, and we'll have a whistle. 5:43 left here in the opening frame. Your Spuds 1, Gentry Stars 1. And the face-off will go to the right of the goaltender. And Brewski will step in, and she will be going against Maddie Baker, a freshman from Gentry. Face-off won by Gentry. Sorry, John.
Oh, yeah. You can see that Gentry got a little life there with that goal, and they've been playing a little harder. They have picked up the physical play on the Spuds, and so you see that along the boards a lot.
Yeah, they are a physical team. That's one thing I will say. They probably don't skate as well as Moorhead, but they definitely physicality. They're not afraid to bump and grind some people. Good play there by Hansen to Brewski. Tries to go down the ice to Martinson, and just a little too hard, and we'll do it all over again back to the Spuds zone.
Yeah, good crowd here today for this game. It is M3 Day today, and it's the 5th anniversary of the M3 organization for mental health awareness. And man, it's grown over the last 5 years, and it's nice to see a good showing here for this special occasion.
Well, and I think it's a good thing for our young youth teams and in this area of just to get an understanding of how important it is on the mental health side. And it's just, and today people shouldn't be shameful or hold it in, you know, get help if you need it. And I think the M3 provides some great opportunities for everybody in this community. So back home, gets a nice pass there, and up the ice she comes, has a step, can't quite get there, but out to Salvold, off the crossbar. And here comes
That was a nice look.
Yeah, it was. Definitely great play set up by home with their speed and an opening there. And Salvold just can't quite bury it as she hits the crossbar. Now Salvold coming back up. She gets the puck, goes in deep, and she's going to go for a change. Mose is on the ice, and she's trying to beat Emma Lamming down. Here comes Malquist. She's got a chance. She pushes it wide. Spuds are buzzing, though. I will say that. Mose trying to get it, gets on Malquist. Malquist fires a group of people. Mose now tries to get it back. Wilson now with it. Strami's going to fire one, and a glove save.
Yeah, it was a great play there on that one chance that Salvold had off the crossbar. She was in the right spot. Holm made a great pass. Good shot she got off. It just didn't go down off the crossbar. So a little bit of bad luck, but nonetheless, 1-1 game still.
Good effort there. So Wilson does a good job of stepping up, but can't quite keep it in. Stage will back her up, tries to get it in deep, and now down comes Gentry into the Spud zone. Strami wins the race and pushes it up to the other side where Lucy Wilson will get it to Melquist, who tips it out to center ice. Now Stage with it. She's going to dump it back in deep, and the Spuds will go to work. First back is Salscheider as she gets it, and she goes D to her partner. Goes up the middle of the ice and is picked up there by Lily Novotny as she comes in on Lucy Wilson. Tries to push it through, and the puck ends up on the back wall. Now Mose with it, trying to figure a way out of the corner, and Lucy Wilson will grab it from there and go. Off her stick, though, and it's still deep in the Spud zone. Mose is going to pick it up there and get it over to Strami. Strami coming up the ice here. She's going to get the red, and she's going to chip it in, and the Spuds will get a chance for a change. Hansen trying to get down. She's pinned up against the wall. Brewski's there to pull it out, though, and she has it on her stick. Bounces it off the wall to Kosabud, who's going to tee it up. Got a good piece of a Gentry player, and it's back down to the corner. Kosabud still with it. Trying to find Hansen, didn't quite connect there, and we're going to get a slashing apparently there on Kosabud. And she was trying to play the puck, but got mostly stick, and she's going to take a 2-minute rest.
Yeah, that would make a lot of Lumberjacks envious, I think, on that slash.
Well, I got a 3 at the lake, and if she wants to get started at it, I think she'd get a chunk out of it, right? So she got a lot of carbon fiber, as we say today. In our day, John, it would be called wood.
Yeah.
So with 2:31 remaining in the opening frame, the Spuds will be without the service of Kosabud, and they'll be down a player, and it'll be a power play for Gentry. Brewski's able to win the draw against Honest, and now it's against the walls. Bernstrom working hard, trying to get it out, trying to find it, and there it comes over to Hansen, who gets it off at least back to neutral ice. Now it's through neutral ice. Good job by Wilson. And now it's going back into the Spud zone. Brewski tenaciously takes it away off her own defenseman skate, unfortunately, and an easy glove save there by Crescent, and she'll hold on.
The Spuds do have a pretty darn good penalty kill this year. I think they're hovering right around that 91-92%. So they have done a nice job on killing penalties this year.
So a minute 31 left here on the kill, and the Spuds are able to clear it out as Bernstrom will fire it down the ice. Ella Holmes going to get down there, but can't quite turn it over, and Gentry will have a chance to come up. Now, battle, but Corton has it on her stick. She gets turned in. Good body there by Gentry, and it's picked up by Myers. Myers goes up the wall. Onison now with it. She comes up the ice to Baker. It's turned over there and back out to neutral ice. Picked up by Selschneider, and she's going to go back. Little D to D and out. Kind of a wild pass there. Bernstrom will get it, and she's able to at least push it back towards the Gentry zone. Now Gentry comes back up the ice. That's going to go as an icing. And with 1:12 left and 41 seconds remaining on the penalty to Casabud, and 1:12 left here in the period.
Corton and Holm did a nice job on creating a lot of pressure in the offensive zone, just to keep it pinned in their end and really not give them any chances on that last shift.
Wilson now with it out to neutral ice. And it's ended up with the help of Salvovold back to the back wall. Gentry will have to restart there. Mose turns it over. She's got Salvovold up front, puts it in her skates, and now Gentry will have a chance to come out. With the puck is Elsa Myers, and we're going to have another penalty on somebody. And
looks like it's going to be on Gentry. Goalie for Gentry was coming off already.
And now that'll be touched up by Gentry, and we're going to have a power play coming up in 9 seconds.
I think what happened there, ref called the Gentry player. Once Strummy got in front of her and got the body position, I really feel like that was when the Gentry player kind of got her legs tied up with Strummy. But, you know, it could have been called the other way too, I feel. But
well, we'll take it. So
yep,
the Spuds at least have 9 seconds left on the Casabud penalty. We're 4-on-4 for another 4 seconds. Gentry's trying to hold on to it to eat a little bit of clock, and now Casabud is back out there. Ruski's got to get her stick out of there. She will get a hook. She ends up dropping it as a little help there, and we're down to 20 seconds left in the period. Spud's got to be moving the puck up quickly now. Home with it. She's going to take it wide. She cuts in, tries to get it to somebody, and Corton ends up with it. Corton fires it up into the net. And we'll be down to 8 seconds in an offensive zone faceoff for the Spuds.
I'm wondering if that one's not going to come out outside the zone, but looks like it's going to stay in. I might have went off of a player. I didn't see if it got deflected or not. But
well, Hansen now gets it back to Casabud. Casabud drops it to Corton. They only got 4 seconds to work with. Better get something off. They will not get it off, and that'll do it. Got to have a little inside clock there with 8 seconds left to figure out that you got to get a puck to the net, but that'll do it here for the first period. And we'll try and get you goalie saves. This is tough today. Here in the youth rink, we got a sound system from the 1960s, and you can't hear anything. I love this building, but I tell you what, that's one thing that bothered me is like you redo it and then you don't do a sound system, so you can't hear anything. So we'll see if we can get anything here. We'll get it in between periods. So that'll wrap it up here after 1. Moorhead 1 and Gentry Stars 1. Back here to the Cullen Center as we get ready for second period action. 1-1 tie, Moorhead 1, Gentry Stars 1. And the Spuds will come out here and start on a power play to start the second period. Minute 19 left on a power play opportunity for Moorhead. First period saves for the first period for Moorhead. Crescent had 4, or I should say 3 out of 4, 4 shots. So 3 saves and a goal. And for Gentry Academy, they had 14 saves, or a total of 15 shots for the Spuds. So I think they're going to let the ice maybe set up a little bit here as it's awfully, sorry about that, awfully cold here. Excuse me, awfully wet yet. And it looks like they're going to delay the start here just for a little bit to let it set up. So scoring in the first period for the Moorhead Spuds, who got on board first on a goal by Olivia Corton. And I believe the assist went to home. Again, with the PA system here, I can't hear everything that happens. And the Gentry Stars came back and scored the equalizer, and that was by Addison Reeves. I believe the assist was to Maya Onison. So they're going to have the players jump back onto the ice here and try and get a little airflow and see if we can get things to freeze up. So we'll have a little bit of a delay here, and rightfully so, because it's awfully wet out there, and it does work against especially the Spuds here, having a power play early on here in the opening frame. Yeah, we came out of the locker room a little early, I guess you'd say, because it's awfully wet out there. So again, they're trying to let the ice set up a little bit.
Just about lost it, John.
So we're live here, John. What's your what was your take on that opening frame?
Well, I think, you know, obviously Spuds came out hard and fast, and I thought they had a really strong period. I thought they moved the puck well. Kind of been the theme where we struggle to score early, and we let teams stay in the game. And you know, Gentry got some momentum when they got that goal, and from there on out, it was, you know, pretty physical first period, I thought too. But overall, I think, you know, the Spuds are fine. You know, they're playing hard. Just need to finish some plays.
So the Spuds, again, they're going to start out here on the power play, down to a minute on the power play. Kossabud trying to make it. It gets turned over there as Onison's able to get it away from her, and Kossabud's able to get it back. Moves it up to Hansen. Now they got an instant 2-on-1. Hansen comes in, gives it to Brewski. She tries to shoot off to the wide of the net. Hansen now with it behind the net. She's going to get it up to Corton. Corton's going to work it back down low. Hansen tries to get it, and it floats back to the front of the net. So we're down to 33 seconds on the power play, and the face-off here will become really important.
Yeah, so they got their first power play unit out there, and you know, the key is just really moving the puck, Mitch. We've seen it all year. When they move the puck, they do well.
Spuds are able to get it as Corton will pick it up. She tries to force it a little bit out front. Hansen gets in there to backhand one to the wide, and Gentry's able to swing it over, and not quite clear as Kossabud does a great job of able to at least keep it up by the blue line. Still isn't out. Goes off his skate, and it's back down to the corner. Gentry's going to try and jack it off the glass. Ooh, did that get a nice hop, and that's going to go down the ice. So 7 seconds left. Corton gets it up the ice, or excuse me. Turnover now. Gentry will come in on the breakaway. And they score. So the Spuds kind of got a bad hop off the glass, and Crescent tried to push it up the ice. I unfortunately said Corton. Ill-advised as it's turned over, and off the bench comes Maddie Baker, and she puts it. She dekes the goalie and puts it into the net, John.
Yeah, they just try to do too much, I think, with the puck, and that's what happens. They generally hand it to Gentry. They made a great, nice little play, and the girl finished.
So Strami will get it, and it comes back up the ice. Salvold off her stick, and it's turned over, but it comes back to Strami. Trying to just get the puck deep, can't now. It's a 2-on-1 coming in. Here's Baker. Baker slides it over off her stick, and it's going to go behind the net. Push back out front. Now Corton with it. She's going to settle things down and take it back behind the net. Bounces it over to Wilson. Wilson looks up, hits home, streaking, but it's off the back of her skates, and Salvold puts it off the wall and down. Spuds will go for a change. Out comes the line of Brewski, Hansen, and Martinson. Back up the ice. Wilson can't play it, but they're going to wave off icing, and Gentry's going to get a chance for their initial change. To Hansen. Hansen gets it over to Brewski. Brewski comes in. She's got some speed. She's got her feet, tries to slide it over, but nobody home as it goes off. But Gentry pushes it back behind their net. Bounce D to D for Gentry as they come up the ice. And it's going to come through, tipped, and Crescent's going to hold on right there. So we are 2.5 into this period, and Gentry has got the early lead here in the second period on a breakaway goal from Maddie Baker.
And you really got to hand it to them. They came out, down on killing that penalty, and they stifled the power play for Moorhead.
See, but I look at a play like right there. Move the puck up, and you got a chance. You'll had both your players were stopped because one person's carrying it, and it drives me crazy, John. And I call a spade, I guess, but that I'd rather see the puck moved. Stage is going to chip it off, goes off the foot of the official, and picked up again by Stage, and it's going to be offsides. So that'll get us a whistle. We're down to, or should say, 13:59 remaining here in the second period.
If you're going to face some adversity, it's good to do it right now. I feel like, they're going to be in a game here for the rest of this game because they've given Gentry a lot of life, and Gentry's going to come hard. They've won a state championship, and so they're not going to give up.
Well, and I think also a former Spud playing on the other team. You got a former Moorhead coaching the other team. They're going to play hard for their teammate, their coach, and obviously for themselves. So here's Stage with the puck, and it's back to Casabud. She's going to settle it down, move the puck up to Melquist, who flips it over to Mose. Mose comes in and fires one high off the glass.
Boy, she can really fire the puck.
Yeah, she definitely can, and I like her. She's a shooter. Just keep shooting and good things will happen.
Yeah, she's had a nice season this year. She's really been a nice addition to this Spud squad.
Puck now loose in the slot. Lucy Wilson has it. She's going to tee it up into a body. Got a good piece of a Gentry player who's definitely feeling it. Lucy Wilson now has it. She's back up to her feet. Tries to put it out front there as Mose still laying out front. Malquist does it, and the goalie is able to hold on.
A flurry of action in front of netminder Prowl, and she comes up with another big save to keep them keep the Spuds at bay, and it hasn't been due lack of effort and pressure. I think Spuds have just made a couple mistakes, and obviously one of them on that power play, and to kind of here we are, Mitch.
Yeah, definitely they're doing a better job. You can see it's move the puck up mentality, and they're playing hard. We just got to finish some plays and give Gentry credit. They've been able to tie up Spuds on the rebounds. Puck was sitting there in that last one where we had some chances, but a good defensive play by Gentry. Now again, deep in the Gentry zone. Lucy Wilson steps up. Now it's on her stick. She's looking for somebody to find. She tries to do a wraparound off her stick, and Gentry's able to push it up the wall. Good play by Strami as she's able to keep it in. Now it's on the stick of Corton. Corton gets it to home. Good bump by Onison. And again, Salvo with it. There she goes, and she finished it.
Nice to see Salvo finish on that one after that one. She missed, or didn't miss, but just hit the crossbar in the first period. So Salvo converts, make this game a 2-2 game, and A lot of action in front of that net. And Lucy Wilson really started it coming down the wall there, Mitch.
Well, I just like all the pressure, and then you can, the goalie had no chance. She never even saw it. I think it was through the 5-hole, or at least on the ice, and Salvold buries it there. But a good hard work by Moorhead, and we got this thing evened up at 12-18. And boy, it sounded like there was a lot of people in the building when it was scored, which is nice. Brewski tries to go wide to Hansen, can't quite get it there. And Hansen gets it back down to the corner where Brewski's battling hard. Now she pushes it out. Kosovo's going to get there and is able to keep it up. Now Martinson tries to put it on, falls off her stick. Brewski pushes it up the wall. It bounces around there. Martinson trying to battle. And Kosovo's going to come over, put it right back in. The Spuds will tag and go. And it's back up the wall. Martinson unable to keep it in, and here comes Gentry, 2-on-2, and the Spuds get back. Hansen now with it as she comes through the neutral ice. Long pass the stage, she's in. She shoots it off her stick and just a slow roller, but good job, good stretch pass there, and Stage had a good opportunity.
Excellent pass by Maddie Hansen coming off our defensive blue line and got that all the way to the other side and right over by the Spud bench, right on the tape, and sent Stage in all alone. And Stage had a pretty good step on, but Gentry, they made up some ground and covered pretty well, and obviously the goalie made a nice save. So, but good effort there by the Spuds.
So Mo steps in, she wins the draw back to Wilson. Wilson leaves the puck right there, but is able to keep it into the corner. Now Stage with it, tries to go out front, then it goes back to the neutral ice where Stromy will slide D-to-D. Wilson across ice to Mose. That's with a step there. Just a step in. I don't know if it must have been Melquist. I didn't think Stage was off, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was on the our side over here. I think it was Melquist on this this close side from us, Mitch.
Just got a little antsy, but that's how you pass the puck. That was a nice play to neutral ice to move it up.
Yeah, we've been passing the puck well.
So here comes Mose now, and they're going to have an offsides again.
The one thing too I was thinking about, Mitch, was this Gentry team, their schedule is not an easy one. I mean, they're playing all the top teams down the city. So, like, when you look at their record really isn't indicative of, the type of team they are. And I'm very impressed with this team, actually.
I think Mose is going to go for a slash here. Yep. Way late on the goalie there, and Gentry's going to get a power play.
Yep, Mose goes to the box for a slash on the goalie after the whistle had blown. So Gentry's going to have a power play here, Mitch.
Yeah, and that was a good call. It was way late, and Mose just trying to going in hard for the rebound. You just got to be mindful of the fact that she did hold on to it. So Holm and Corton up front, Kossabud and Bernstrom on the backside. Maya Onison wins the faceoff for Gentry. Gentry's second power play here of the game, and Corton now has it. Corton goes back to Kossabud, who's going to fire it down, and that's going to go all the way down, and it looks like Holm might have the step to pick it up as it's pushed to the corner by the goaltender. Holm there, she gets pinned up against the wall. Corton coming to help her, and it's up off the skate of Onison and back out to neutral ice where Kossabud will pick it up. Kossabud pulls it back to the middle. Holm slides it over to Corton. Corton unable to get the pass, and it's coming back, but Holm is able to push it back towards the Gentry zone. Picked off there now by Kossabud. Corton and Kossabud coming in. Kossabud going to hold up. Holm gets a shot to the back wall. Onison now first to it for Gentry. She bounces it up the wall to Baker, and Bernstrom does a good job of stepping up and making a play there. Now Corton with it, but it goes back to Kossabud. Kossabud has a chance to clear, and she does, and that Spuds will get a chance for a change. And Salvold and Martinson will come on. Martinson now with it. She's going to flip it down. And Salvold does a good job of holding on to it. Goes, almost off. Gentry trying to push it up, almost put it in their own net off a skate of a player, and the puck will go back to that side. 9:16, 25 seconds remaining on the penalty to Mose, and the puck goes back up the ice. And Crescent will hold on there. 18 seconds left in the frame here in the second period. 18 seconds left on the penalty in the second period. Can't even speak today, John.
I think you sound good.
9:08 left here in the second period. You always got my back. I appreciate it.
Yeah, their penalty kill here is doing pretty darn good job of keeping the chances to a minimum here for Gentry on.
Brewski now wins the face-off and it goes
kill.
to Wilson. Yeah, really good job. Hansen had a chance and didn't clear. That could cause trouble here as Gentry picks up the puck in the corner. Back up top. Slides it over. Brewski's there. A little tip off the pads, but now Brewski has it on her stick. They come back out. Hansen bumps it up to Mose. Mose is in. She's got a chance. She's going to shoot to Brewski. Oh, what a beautiful save. And a wraparound and a goal!
Yeah, that was a heck of an effort by Mose there on the second. I think the second or the third attempt, she got coming out of the box. She got the long stretch pass and got a leg up, and she made a really nice shot off the right pad. Rebound came perfectly out to Brewski. Brewski got a really good shot on net. Goalie made a heck of a save. Mose picks up the puck from behind and wraps around and tucks it in. And what an effort by that line to score that tying goal, or excuse me, that go-ahead goal.
Yep. Spuds just getting pucks behind the D now and dumping it in, playing some simple hockey, and just with good effort are able to create some opportunities. Mose trying to go back to the D, but there was nobody home, so Wilson will have to come back and get it. Now it's off the wall. Strami, I believe, has chunked it in there, and the Spuds are all over the puck right now, flying around. Trying to get it back out front was Mose. Now Gentry with it behind their own cage, off the wall, picked up by Strami. Now it goes into the corner. Onison fires it back around to the other side. Mose in on it. Pushed back below the wall. Gentry trying to get out, but got nowhere to go. Lucy Wilson now with it. Maya Onison battling along the wall. She's able to get it to a teammate, and that's Lily Novotny who gets a shot, and it's held on by Crescent. So 7:43 left here in the second period. 3-2 Spuds on a goal by Mose. And I got no clue who the assists are because we can't hear a word down here. It was a good battle, and I think just a good play behind the net.
I think Brewski's definitely going to get the assist on that. I think she might be the only one because Mose made the initial shot, I believe, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, and now here comes Corton. Corton's going to make the turn. Still hold on to it. She went for the wraparound. Now Kosovo with a shot. A lot of traffic, and Delvo cleans it up, and we're going to go 4-2 on a goal tap in by Salvoval.
Salvoval getting rewarded, sitting on that far side post, and puck comes right on her stick, and she buries it for her second goal of the game. So Salvoval having a nice afternoon here at the youth arena.
So 4-2, and I know Kosovo will have the first assist, and I don't know who put it back there. I apologize for that, but it'll be a 4-2 Spuds lead here with 7:20 remaining in the second frame. Ringing around the boards, comes to home, tried to get it out to Corton, but it comes back to home stick. This time she's able to clear, and Corton's able to create a 2-on-1. She's got Salvoval to her left, but the puck just gets down too far. No call there as there's a pile up in the corner. Now Kosovo with it. She's going to rip it. Oh, what a glove save there. And Corton gets chunked, and they're going to call a penalty here. So the Spuds are going to go on the power play.
They might take both of them, I'm thinking. Yeah. They both were kind of giving each other.
They're all going to take one each then.
Yeah.
So we're going to be 5-on-5, and probably rightfully so. I don't know how much Corton did, but she was going in there towards the goaltender, and with the call that they made earlier, they're setting setting a standard that you can't touch the goalie today, which is nothing wrong with that. Both teams are going to go as retaliation on the second player. So we'll be 5-on-5, 6:55 left here in the second period. Brewski steps in, and the puck is won there off by Gentry. Goes back out to neutral ice where Bernstrom is. She's going to put it off the wall. And Casabud now with it on the near side in the corner. She makes one move, and she's going to go. And she goes up there. Martinson was covered up there, but now Brewski has it on her stick and is going to get over the red line. She drops it to Hansen. Hansen turns it over, and instantly Gentry has a chance. Now Bernstrom with it. Goes over to Brewski. Possibility of 3-on-1 here.
Yep.
Brewski fires it wide. Martinson now, she goes cross ice, picked up now by Hansen. She tries to go rings it around the net, not able to do it, and it's turned over there. But Gentry's able to clear and go down the ice, and they're gonna knock it in there. Baker now with it for Gentry. Casabud ties her up, Mose with the puck, and she's gonna circle it up the wall. Stage ends it up with it on her stick, and she's going to at least chip it back down towards the Gentry zone. Now here comes Baker on Casabud. Turned over by Stage, and here comes Mose. Mose has got a step. She's going to pull it up, tries to get it to Melquist, and does. And Melquist tries to shoot it, and it goes wide. Now picked up by Lucy Wilson. She pushes it down to the corner, trying to get it to the front of the net, and it's turned over there. Wilson now with it. She comes in on sides, and Wilson tries to make a move, goes cross ice. Nobody home, and it's going to go up to the goaltender, and that's where it'll remain. 4:56 left here in the period.
Mitch, while we have a minute here, I just wanted to acknowledge and thank the guys that are kind of behind the scenes here. I know we're broadcasting from YouTube on for Spuds TV today, but Mark and Seth here, they've been doing a really good job of broadcasting all the JV games. And then when Spuds TV can't do the varsity, they've been doing that as well. And big shout out to them because it's not an easy thing. They're on the road. They're doing a lot of work for all the people out there that want to follow the Spuds. So thanks again, Mark and Seth, for all the hard work you've done.
Yeah, and I know for a 4 o'clock start for a lot of JV games, I know there's a lot of people that are very appreciative of having an opportunity to watch their kids play when they have to work. So.
Yeah, and you can find them on YouTube, Krabby Toad Studios. .c or KC0, KC0ODE.com, Krabby Toad Studios. Search them on YouTube and you can find them. But yeah, Seth and Mark have done an awesome job helping out, and can't thank them enough.
So the Spuds with the win of the draw. Wilson tries to get it towards the net. Now it's back out to neutral ice. Straume will put it off the wall. Tries to clear as it's in the Spud zone. Still can't. Now here comes Maya Onison. She's got the puck, goes around the net. Still looking for something, and it's turned over there by Corton. 3-on-2 for the Spuds. Now the Spuds are going to have a 2-on-1. Delayed penalty here, and a shot there. And a great job by the goaltender, Haley Prolix, and she'll hold on. How do you say your goalie's name, last name? Say it again. Prue. Just Prue. Thank you. I've been butchering it all day then. So Haley Prue, I had the privilege of talking to her mom, and now I actually can say her name for the last half of the game.
She's standing right next to you.
Well, if she would have told me she was standing next to me a long time ago, I could have corrected myself. Anyway, the Spuds are going to have a power play here with 2 minutes left in the second
And she
period.
is doing a fantastic job tonight, by the way.
Yes, she is. Back out to neutral light to Casabud. Casabud's going to turn and wheel, and she's going to bring it up, drops it off to Brewski. So Brewski goes over to Corton. Corton now with it. She's trying to find some room. She pulls it back up. Drops it back to Hansen. Hansen with it, drops it down to Corton off the wall. Corton's walking in. Corton's going to finish. No, what a save there by Prue.
Wow, what a move by Corton.
Off. Now Hansen within the corner goes out to Costabud, over to Home. Home tees one up, it's blocked, and Gentry's able to clear. Picked up by Costabud in the neutral zone. Costabud turns back and moves it over to Home. No, she doesn't. She moves it up to Brewski. I thought we were going to go that way. And here comes Brewski in. Brewski holds onto it and gets things set up. Now Home has it. She gets to the middle. Costabud drops it to, Hansen tried to get it across to Brewski, and it's cleared again. They're moving it. They're just not quite finding the last opening that they need. Now here comes Corton. Corton fumbles it for a second, but a good job by Costabud to push it at least back down to the corner. Costabud with it. Tries the Michigan, and it didn't pull it off, but it was still exciting to watch. Now Hansen with it, drops it back to Home. Home to Hansen on the sidewall, drops it down to Brewski. Brewski kind of forces it in there, and Gentry's going to be able to clear and come back down on Costabud. Turned in there was number 24, Anna Myers, had a chance and another chance. And a turnover and a goal. Legs get heavy and mistakes get made, and I think we just turned it over behind the net. And good job.
We had an opportunity to get that out, but kind of skated past it there. But,
Yep.
That's what happens when you get tired. They got caught out there a little too long, I feel, and like you said, when legs get tired, that's when mistakes happen. So we're back to 4-3, and obviously it's a tight game here.
18 seconds left here on the penalty, and now Salvold's going to streak through the middle, and it goes to Mose. Mose over to Wilson now. Wilson's got it in the corner. She's going to walk up. She's going to walk out. She's going to try and stuff it. Not quite there. Strami now with it.
Oh.
Nice save again. Haley really playing well. Pro playing well in the net. Makes another big save. Now Spuds try to get it back up front. Lucy Wilson, another shot. Just trickles wide. Bernstrom back out to Strami. Strami on the wall towards Bernstrom. She comes in, fires one way high and wide of the net, but picked up again by Wilson, who gets it to Strami. Drops it down to Salvold. Wilson tries to go cross ice, and Gentry, who is back 5-on-5, is going to fire it down the ice. Played again there by Crescent, who pushes it up to Wilson. Wilson turns on the burners. She gets knocked down. No call. They're letting them play today, and Salvold now with it. She has the puck. Tries to go out front. Picked up by Lund. Lund's going to fire. It trickles out. Another great save. And a little scuffle after the fact. And I think we're going to get two going to the box on that one.
I think we're just going to have Gentry's going to go. I think is the only one on that one. I think it was for the initial retaliation there after the whistle.
And the Spuds are going to start off here with their second power play. And that'll be Salvold, Wilson, Mose, Strami, and Bernstrom. Face-offs lost and chipped out. And Baker is able to get it back to Strami. Strami gets it up the wall, and it's knocked back down into the Spuds zone. 45 seconds left here in the second frame. Spuds leading it 4-3. And Lucy Wilson will bring it up back up the ice now. She finds Salvold. Salvold's able to get a stick on it, and the Spuds will try and get things set up. Not able to do so far, and Gentry's able to clear. So 15 seconds remaining here in the second period. Up the wall, Wilson now with it. We're down to 10. And it is now pushed down towards his entry zone. And I think that might do it. No, good job by Salvold, who gets it towards the net, and we'll have about a second left here. Little pushing and shoving after the play. And we're down to 1.1 seconds left here in the second period.
And this second power play has really done a good job for the Spuds throughout the year when they've got those opportunities. They haven't had as many as that other unit, but they've really kept it simple and they've moved the puck really well. And you know, sometimes that's just what it takes.
Face-off win there by Brewski, shot by Wilson, and that'll do it here. And we'll once again, so after 2, John, we are 4-3. We'll get your shot totals after the period or before the third period. And
it's been an exciting game, that's for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. So that'll do it here after 2. Moorhead 4, Gentry Stars 3. We're back here at the Cullen Center getting ready for third period action. Spuds will start off here with a power play for 59 seconds remaining of a carryover for a penalty for roughing at the end of the second. Face off down towards the Gentry zone. Turn there. Corton had it for a second. Back to neutral ice where Casabud will have it. Casabud goes over to Hansen. Hansen gets it up to Corton. Corton's going to bring it in and set up shop along the far side. Back to Casabud. Casabud now with it. A little backhand pass right back to Corton. Corton to Holm. Holm's got a chance for a shot. Gets blocked up in traffic and ends up back towards the blue line to Casabud. Casabud's going to fire off the back wall. Brewski's able to get it right back. Goes to Hansen. Over her stick, but it ends up right to Corton. Corton now at the hash, gives it back to Casabud. Casabud's going to go to Hansen. Tries to get there, and it's tipped up onto the netting. 14 seconds remaining here on the power play for the Spuds.
Little different look here, Mitch, on the power play. You know, just shifted Brewski down to the goal line and Ella Holm on the far on the side and the flank.
Good job by Brewski there to get it back. And Holm will have it along the wall. Goes back to Casabud. Over to Corton. Corton's got a look. Goes to Brewski. Oh! And the net gets knocked off by the goalie. Now that was a beautiful setup by the Spuds and unfortunate as the net gets knocked off. And we'll have a face-off. And the power play comes to an end. And the Spuds will line it up here. Mose, Stage, and Melquist will come out. Lucy Wilson and Strami on the points. And we'll regroup here. Face-off one again by the Spuds. Teed up by Strami just to the right. Mose tries to get it out front. Sitting on the back door. Stage gets another shot towards the net. And Gentry is able to push it back up the wall. Melquist turns it back, but Gentry's able to get it back, but it comes back to Stage. Now she has it. She walks in off her stick, but right to Melquist. She gets a shot. Pushed back towards the corner. Now out to Lucy Wilson, who was able to keep it in. She chips it down in low. Mose has it now. Turns her back for a little puck protection. Melquist tries to turn it back towards the front. And Gentry is able to pick it back up and go across ice to Novotny, who comes in on Lucy Wilson all alone as Gentry goes for a change. She's able to hold on to the puck long enough for him to get a change. And down comes the wall. Stage trying to get it out, able to chip it back out. And the Spuds will get a partial change. And here comes Gentry back up the ice. Maya Onison with it. She flips it back to the side. Lucy Wilson picks it up and is tied up there. But Mose is able to get it and up to Holm. Holm turns it back. Nice move by Ella Holm. She comes in. Good chance.
Wow.
And Prohl's able to hold on for Gentry.
When she picked up that puck in the neutral zone, she made one little move to the middle on the inside and really blew past that defender and kind of got stumbled up a little bit top of the circle, so she didn't get a great opportunity, but man, you could see some explosive speed there.
Casabud with a nice shot finds the pads with a stick, and it's pushed away by Gentry back out to neutral ice. Casabud turns it back up ice, turned over there, but Corton's able to come back and pick it up. She's going to cut back through the middle of the ice as she comes up 2-on-3 for the Spuds, and Corton's going to turn it on, trying to beat her, just about tucks it into the short side, and it's back out to neutral ice. And now with Casabud. Casabud now with it, or excuse me, Salvovold, she gets it down to the corner. Hansen's able to pick it up, has nobody with her, just trying to keep it down there long enough so they have a chance to get the full change, and the Spuds do. Now picked up by Salscheider, and she's able to get it up the ice. Hansen tried to catch her from behind, and Gentry's able to push it down, tips it back down to the far end. The race is won there by Brewski has it. Goes to Hansen. Nice, they got a 3-on-1 coming in. Hansen gets it back to Brewski. Basket. Oh, what a save. Nice play by the Spuds. Martinson bangs it back in deep.
Boy, that was a heck of a 3-on-2. And Brewski made a really nice finishing pass over to Martinson, but Prohl is up for the task again. Made a really nice blocker save.
Martinson with it now, tipped by Brewski to Hansen. She gets a chance and she just misses one there, and it's pushed back to Strami. Strami now with it. Strami goes to the net, can't quite get enough on it to get it there, and it's stopped, but she's able to get her own rebound. She pushes it back towards the corner. Strami now with it, and it goes out to neutral ice to Wilson. Here comes Mose, both teams in a change. Mose gets it to Martinson. Martinson coming in, she's going to fire off the pads of the goaltender. Prohl back out to Strami, tries the one-timer and it bleeds off her stick, picked up now by Anna Myers. Anna Myers coming down on Lucy Wilson. Cool. She fires, and I believe that went off the crossbar up to the ceiling, and we'll have a whistle.
I think it went off her head.
Did it? Okay, I thought it went off the bar, but if it went off her head.
But it was definitely a hard shot on that.
Yeah, nice shot there by Anna Myers, who had a chance to equalize it here down to 12, or up at 12:35 mark here in the third period. Face-off won by Mose, picked up by Wilson, being ragged by Onison. Wilson taken down, no call, flip back to the other side. Stage drops back down, is able to push it to Wilson. Wilson quickly up to Melquist. Melquist on a 1-on-2, going to take it wide, try and buy a little bit of time, and it gets pushed off the wall and picked up by Elsa Myers, and she's out, back out to neutral ice to Anna Myers, to Onison. Onison, nice blocker save there by Crescent, and the puck goes to the corner. Casabud now with it, she chips it up towards Stage. Stage battling along the wall, but it's turned over and a shot right on. Nice save there by Crescent, picked up by Casabud. Casabud coming in, she beats one, she keeps going, she's got another one beat, she's got the corner, comes in to the short side, and it's back. Back out front, cross ice shot there, and the net is off the moorings, off the post again. I was say moorings, but there ain't no moorings here. They're just cheap posts. I wish they put the real ones in, John. Maybe then I could say it. I don't know.
I realized it was just a flurry of action. It's probably why you stumbled up a little bit there, but it's been back and forth both ends of the ice, and very exciting first half of the third period. Yeah,
I wish, Casabud made a nice move when she was in. I wish she would have brought it probably across. But, they see what they see, they do what they do, and Spuds still have the puck in the Gentry zone. Casabud now might have got away with one there playing the puck. Now Corton comes in. She makes a move. Backhander, another great save by Prow, and we're still 4-3 here, 11-15. Exciting action as we start the third period. Corton goes down, but able to jump back up, makes a move to home. Another shot just to the wide of the net. Bernstrom picks it up, carries long back out, tried to get it to home off her stick, but Casabud's there. I think Gentry a little tired, needing a change. The Spuds have possession here in the zone again. Bernstrom tries to get it out front. Corton's able to get it right back. She tries to turn it back up. She's pinned along the wall, but Holmes able to pick it up. Goes to Casabud. Puck will squirt back out, and that's going to be an offsides. And we'll have a whistle here at 10:41.
I'll tell you what, this Perlin net number 30 for Gentry, she's really come up big, and it really kept them in this game. It kept it a one-goal game here, and man, she's may not be big in stature, but she has come up big for Gentry Academy here today.
Yeah, she's done a nice job for them. Spuds win the draw, but are not able to get it deep enough, and Gentry's able to get it right back out, and they push the puck down. Brewski's hustling, Onison on her, and Brewski's able to win the battle and picks up the puck. Strami tried to get a backhand pass, it didn't work out. Now Wilson has it. It's turned over again, and it goes back in deep. Strami now pins her up against the wall. Puck goes to Hansen. Now she makes a pass, and it's picked off there again. You want them to pass it, but pass it to their own team, and the Spuds aren't doing that. And here Wilson has it now, and she's able to get it to Martinson. Martinson has it on her stick. Tries to go to Hansen. Good poke check there by Skylar Schatzschneider, and now picked up by Maddie Baker. Baker holds it up, trying to find somebody, and the puck's down in the Spud zone. Lucy Wilson has it to Hansen, who's able to clear, and the puck's going to trickle down the ice, and the icing will be waved off. Lane now comes up hard on it. Spuds got their fourth line out there, getting a little experience on them. Picked up there by Bernstrom. To Lane. Lane gets knocked along the wall, but Dilstra's there. Dilstra now, she comes around. Tries to go back out front. Lane now with it off the pads, gets it out front. Puck still loose, tied to the back of the net, pops back out front. Gentry trying to clear and can't. Bernstrom steps up, gets the puck towards the net, trickles back to the corner. Puck comes back out to neutral ice where Bernstrom's able to get it, and she puts it right back in. She carries it, tries to make a move off the pad of the defender, and Southsider back out front. Picked up now by Melquist to Mose. Mose, oh, just about trickles one over. Another save by Pro. Puck comes out to Bernstrom. She's going to fire one high off the glass. Down to Stage. Stage gets it. Melquist trying to get over to give her help. Stage is over there. Puck hooked along the wall. Stage now that she walks in, puts a shot on, rebound and scores! Sammy Stage able to get her own rebound, and she pucks it behind the goaltender. And the Spuds will go up 5-3.
Well, I can tell you, Mitch, that's a testament to how deep this Spud squad is this year. You know, Stage obviously working hard to get that, along with Melquist and Mose. Great shift there to get that goal. But prior to that shift, heck of a shift by Heeneman, Lane, and Dielstra. They kept the puck in deep, had a lot of opportunity, really got them tired, and then they got a good change and they kept the pressure on and got that goal. So you can just really see, like, you know, that's the third and fourth line that are contributing and really coming up big in a huge game at the end of the season.
Well, and the Spuds have 14 players that have double-digit points, and that a testament to, again, to your depth and opportunities and kids playing hard and getting pucks in the back of the net or helping to get there. And again, the timeout here by Gentry probably called. They can see the tempo of the game or the push by the Spuds as they really came out flying here in the first half of this period. We're halfway home here in the third, and the Spuds have definitely put a lot of pressure on Gentry and obviously got the 2-goal lead now. And you got to give it to the goaltender, Haley Pro, though. She's played fantastic, and you know, Stage tucked it behind her on the rebound, but boy, she's made a lot of big saves in this game. And
yeah, she's been fantastic.
Kept them in it.
But like I mentioned, you know, with this Gentry team and their schedule they play, they're not unfamiliar with good teams, and you know, there's no quit. You can see they're not giving up. So I fully expect them to play this one out as right to the end.
Puck back out to the neutral ice. Good choice by Wilson to push it over to Strami. Strami comes all the way back as she's pushed behind her goal line. Comes up off the wall to Salvold, who gets it out to Corton. Corton can't quite get through, but Strami's there. That's going to be icing on the Spuds. A little too strong there by Strami, trying to get it up to Corton, and it'll go down the ice. 8:06 here in the third. Spuds 5, Gentry 3. And Corton will step in against Maya Onneson. Onneson wins the draw. Quick shot there. Blocker saved by Crescent. Another shot towards the end. Gets in the skates of Strami, and Onneson's able to pick it up. Back out towards the blue line. Melquist back on the ice for the Spuds as they got a partial change. Onneson back to the corner. Picked up there by Wilson. Now in the stick of Strami. Strami loses it, and it's turned over there in the corner. Onneson tries to make a play. Corton is equal to the task. She's going to get it back out to the neutral ice and come down 2-on-2. Using her speed. She comes in, beats one, beats another. Backhander off the pads, and Pro's going to make another great save. Nice individual effort there by Corton to get an opportunity there, and Pro is able to hold on.
Corton's speed is very deceptive. You see her come down the wing there, and I think the defense really don't feel like she's going as fast as she is, and she really got a step on her, and that's when she made a nice move to the net. But again, another nice, great save by Pro.
Gentry now with it for a second. Mose battling behind the net, and Gentry's able to turn the corner and get it up the ice back out to the neutral zone. Lund chips it off the stick there. Gentry still with it. Baker pushes it towards the blue line into the Spud zone, picked up by Mose. Mose does a little toe drag. Puck still in front of the Spuds bench. And now cross ice towards Stage. Stage is going to race towards the wall, where she's beaten by the puck by Skylar Satsider and back up the ice. Lund pushes it back towards Stage off her stick, but picked up by Milquist. Turned over there, and here comes Gentry down the ice. Anna Enstrom comes up the ice now, and Mose is able to clear. 2-on-2 for the Spuds. Turned over quickly by Gentry, and they're back up the ice, up to the red line. Partial change, both changes for both teams. In the shot on to Crescent, and she'll hold on.
Yeah, this top line for Gentry, you know, I think they've got the majority of their points as far as forwards go this year, but I've been really impressed with that number 12, Elsa Myers, and you know, they just seem to have a really good connection, those three, but Elsa Myers really stands out to me. She's always got the puck on her stick and always has, you know, creates something from nothing.
Well, they've logged a lot of minutes today, too, and they've been on the ice a lot, and rightfully so. They've done a nice job to create some offense for Gentry. Now Hansen with behind the net gets it out to Martinson. Back to Kossabud. Kossabud's going to go down the wall towards Hansen in the corner. She battles, gets knocked off the puck, and Onison's able to try and clear, but it goes towards Kossabud, pinned up along the wall as they battle there. Hansen goes back towards Brewski. Brewski goes over to Bernstrom, who fires off the pads of or off the stick, into the corner of Martinson. Martinson battling there. Hansen tried to get it up back towards Brewski, and it goes back to neutral ice. Now here comes Gentry, and they're going to fire it down. That's going to be icing. 5:13 remaining here in the third period. Spuds got a 5-3 lead. Corton will step in. Home, Salvovold, Strami, and Wilson to the ice for the Spuds. Maddie Baker steps in for Gentry. Face-off won by Moorhead. Salvovold on her. Oh, nice, another pad save. Good quick shot there by Salvovold off the toes of the goaltender. Wilson over to Strami. Right back up the ice to Home. Home gets it to Corton. Knocked off her stick. Good defensive play, but Home's able to get it back to Strami. Strami flips it up down deep in the corner. Corton and Salvovold there. Salvovold now with it on her tape, tries to go down to the corner. It's turned over there, but Corton's able to get it back. Back and forth we go here in the corner, and Corton comes up with the puck. She turns back up. Still looking for someone to pass to, gets it to Home. Home slides it over to Strami. Strami tries to chip it to the net, and it's turned back aside, and Gentry's able to clear, and Lucy Wilson goes right back to Home. Home comes in. She's got the middle of the ice. Good defensive play there by Caitlin Roberts to stop that. But now Strami has it. She comes down the wall. Battle in there. Corton, Strami, Home on a backhander towards the net. Corton tries to go back out front, and it'll at least get back out to neutral ice for Gentry. The Spuds coming right back on the attack is Lucy Wilson. She's got some ice, and she makes the turn. Another shot. Another save, and back to the corner goes to Wilson.
I'm really impressed with the Spuds transition in the neutral zone, Mitch. When they get the puck back, they're getting it back up right away, and they're really catching Gentry and sometimes a shift change and getting opportunities from it. Kossabud
now with it. Spuds finally get a change. Malquist is working hard in the corner. She turns it over, tries to go out front of that. Good poke check there by the goaltender. Mose gets it, and Pro's going to snap it out of the air and hold on.
Like a center fielder. She can play baseball, too, it looks like.
Well,
maybe you should recruit her for the softball team.
We could always use one more. We could always use one more. You know,
she's been very impressive today, Mitch.
She's been really good, really good.
It's and I'm not taking anything away from Crescent, but she's had a lot more activity than Crescent has down the other end.
No doubt about it. And battling along the wall again. Kossabud still has it on her stick. She gets rubbed out, but she still has the puck. She comes out and still looking for something to happen. She turns the corner here. Slides it, tried to get it back door to Mose. Melquist now with it along the wall. tries to turn it up and ends up on Moses' stick. Back to Malquist. She puts it. Oh, another toe save there by the goaltender. Now Kosovich beats one, beats two, beats another one. Shot, blocker, save, net comes off. I think we had a player in the crease. I believe Stage might have been in the crease and gets pulled down a little bit there. And the Spuds are going to make a change. Both teams are going to make a change. 2:41 remaining here in the third. Gentry's going to have to make a push here to try and get at least within one, and down to 2:41 in the period.
Spuds have been very good in the last 4 or 5 minutes here, Mitch. Putting a lot of pressure on.
Good poke check there by Kosovich. Brewski's working hard, trying to get it back for the Spuds. Gentry will come back up, and the only thing they've really heard goes past Bernstrom, so they will get it down into the Spud zone. A little late on the decision there, and it's turned over. But Kosovich's there, and she's going to get it back and settle things down. She rims the boards. Plenty of time for Martinson to make a play here, but it threw her stick, and it ends up back towards Gentry. Good stick there by Martinson. Hansen steals it off there, and it's back to Bernstrom. Bernstrom goes to Martinson, up to Brewski. Too late there as she's covered, but Hansen's able to get it back and drops it to Kosovich, who goes quickly back up to Martinson. 3-on-2 possible. Martinson's going to take a bad angle shot. And I shouldn't say bad angle, wide angle shot, I guess you'd say. And hold on there, and the home line will come back out here. Corton Home Salvold had a really good day. They've been moving their feet for 3 periods and created a lot of opportunities for themselves and their teammates.
And Salvold's been sniffing around for that hat trick here. Had one opportunity this period, so I look for her to maybe get another opportunity here late in the third.
Strami with the shot, down to 1:39 left here in the third period. And here comes Gentry back up the ice. They got to pull it back. We're down to 1.5 minutes. Corton tries to get it. Both players go down. Home picks it up, and it goes onto the stick of Gentry. Now Gentry chips it out. Possible odd man rush, but Wilson is able to get back there and be first. She pulls up behind the net. Up to Home. Past her, but she's able to clear. Now Corton with it. 2-on-2 as they come. Corton and Salvold. Salvold going hard to the net. Turn back up towards Home. Good job by Strami to keep it in. Spud still with the puck as Corton has it on her. She's going to come in. He's going to put it under the crossbar for a goal, and the Spuds are going to take a 6-3 lead here with 50 seconds remaining.
You know, she's been held kind of at bay all game, but you really can see, like, it's hard to hold her back because when she gets those little opportunities like that, she doesn't waste much time burying it. So Gentry's done a good job on Corton today, but she definitely got one there.
Just a nice little chip shot underneath the crossbar, and that'll probably put the nail in the coffin if it wasn't there already. We're down to 45 seconds left here in the third.
You know,
go ahead.
This game, you know, well, we'll talk about it after the game. I'll let you continue, Mitch. Sorry.
No problem there. You know, it's been a physical game, which I think gets you ready for the playoffs too, don't you think, John?
Oh, absolutely. This has been a very physical game. It feels like a playoff game to me.
Yeah, been plenty of energy on the ice, and good hard hockey is good to get ready for, you know, the playoffs start on Tuesday. We're down to 5 seconds as it ticks off. Bernstrom races over there, and I think that's going to do it as Mose picks it up. And there's the final horn.
What I was saying, Mitch, is, you know, Spuds gave up 3 goals today, and that was the most we've given up since we got beat by Benilde, a third game of the season.
It's actually the most goals we've given up since Maple Grove when we beat them 5-3, as they got that 3-2 lead. Yeah, but it's only the 4th time it's happened all year.
Yeah, so you got to hand it to this Gentry team. You know, they lost a lot of seniors last year, but they came here to play, and they gave the Spuds all they could handle here this afternoon in Moorhead.
Well, we will be on to the playoffs, so we'll wrap it up here from the Cullen Center here in Moorhead, Minnesota. Your Moorhead Spuds 6, Gentry Stars 3.